Hey everybody, Darren Hyatt here. Welcome to this video, and I'm real excited about it. You know, everybody talks about why is so great going online for building your MLM, but nowadays it's uh, more important than anything. And it's just things change, and I want to cover some things. But first thing I want to throw. First thing in this video, the title of this video is why traditional prospecting is dead. And I know that's kind of harsh. It's a hook. I got a little bit flack from it, but it gets your attention, right? But I'm going to throw a number up here, and I'll cover this number a little bit later in the video. But there is, let's see, there's 20 million distributors that are signed up in the network marketing or with MLMs today. There are over 3 million active. And from my understanding, active is somebody that is sponsored somebody else within a specific amount of time. And I'll get to the point here in a second why I put this number up here. Just want to give you something to think about. But guys, mindset. If you don't have, there's a quote I have written here, and the wrong mindset will eat skills and systems for breakfast. Now, my purpose and also my goal of this, by the end of this video, that you understand that mindset is really important. And also your transition from building it the old way into the new, and transitioning into the new way is you get a good different mindset about it. Now, I'd like to talk about some examples why the old way is just not profitable anymore. Because back in the day when there's horse and buggies, right? We all got to point A to point B on a horse and buggy. How long did it take us, right? Then when cars come around. Now I want to compare automobile to horse and buggy, and the horse and buggy to the old traditional way. Now I'll make this short because it's kind of obvious, right? And you could probably see what point I'm trying to make is when automobiles started coming around, because technology was available and people was just flourishing. And when the prices come down on the automobile, that people started buying up automobiles, and a lot of people were afraid of them because it scared the horses, and that there was a rumor going around saying if you went over 55, your lungs would explode. And I heard that from a buddy of mine, but so my point I'm making is things change and technology comes available, and it improves, and everything could be bad to a sense. Just it's a matter of what you do with it. So back in the day that Amway opened their doors in 1959, and their model was that we drew circles. We'd teach, we'd say, this is me. And they'd ask you to write down all your friends and family and people it'd be that you would think be interested in building this business. And then we're going to show you how to show the four of those that we find that we're interested about building a business. We're going to teach you how to teach them how to make 60 grand a year. I can't remember if that's the number. Each of those 60 grand a year. And in return, you would make X amount. I can't remember a year. Now that's how we drew circles. Now then we'd set up an appointment with them. We have the pipeline, and we go through, I'm trying to make this short, so and we go through certain follow-ups through them. And a lot of times during the month, we'd have people at certain levels their first follow-up, then we'd have some second follow-up and third follow-up, but it would take literally probably one person a month to go through, and either it would come to the point where they're going to become a customer or a distributor. And the point of my trying to make is, back in the day when there was a lot of time and only one partner stayed home, didn't work, either the wife stayed home, took care of the kids, everything was more traditional back then, and there was things, mom and dad, things got expensive, then one or the other had to go, they both had to work. And then we got daycare, and then it just ate up the hours in the day. Well, the traditional methods, there's not enough hours in the day to build it and be successful for most people, okay? And, okay, now let's talk about the 20 million distributors here, okay? Now, if you notice, there's only 3 million active, and that's only, they're considered active if they sponsor somebody within a specific amount of time. Okay, the way they taught it was to show your friends and family the business. Why? Because you already have a relationship. We called them the low-hanging fruit. You showed them the business, your real excitement. Yeah, they'll build a business because you're excited, and they'll just go off your excitement. Sometimes it worked, but a lot of them will support your business for your products. And then it's like the shoe salesman thing. You sell the shoes, you got to buy the shoes and wear them yourself also, or else you're not going to be. That's what they taught. Okay. A lot of the companies, they say it's a great business opportunity, a lot of the MLM companies, but everybody bought the products. Okay. Then once the distributors ran through their friends and family, they kind of petered out, because once you start doing that, you run out of people to talk to. They didn't teach you the skills to market to the people, the cold market, the people that didn't know. They did try. They had some great ideas, but they just didn't have the training. It was called marketing, and marketing's been around forever. I don't know the exact year, but ever since you can market. But the point I'm trying to make is they don't do it on purpose. Amway is still the highest earning company out of them all. And you're talking a lot of money. I didn't get the numbers, but what I'm saying is they don't care about if you build a business. Okay? Why? Because they make their money off you just going after your friends and family and getting them to buy your product and use a product. I actually used a product still from Amway. So what I'm saying is, they don't teach you how to build a business for reals. Does that make sense? Now, back to the horse and buggy in the car, okay? You'll probably see a diagram up there of a car and how that, I thought that was kind of interesting. To put up there. It was kind of fun to put that in there. But, guys, just remember, the wrong mindset will eat all these skills and stuff for breakfast, just like I mentioned a second ago. Now you have to tweak your mindset on to make it more legit business, okay? And reason why I'm saying that is I'm an automotive technician. I've been one for over 30 years. I have to invest tools and buy and go to training because it's constantly getting outdated because cars evolve. The automobile changes. If I don't do that, I'll miss out on. I can't progress forward, and I won't make as much money. They pay me 2 hours to put on a fender, and if I do that fender in 3 hours, I only get paid for the 2 hours. I lose money. You know what I'm saying? So I have to keep up on all the training and tools and everything, so I can move forward and make more money. Right? Well, that's no different to the MLM or building a network marketing business. You have to invest time, money, tools to make the business legit. You have to, and the thought about the thing about the salesman has to wear the shoes, that's true, okay? But it's just like any other business. You have to invest in the tools, the training to get her done. Now, I could help you out with the training and everything, but I can't do it for you. I'm real excited about. I'll be able to help you out, but only if you help yourself. Does that make sense? Okay, I think I covered everything now. And isn't that crazy? 20 million distributors and only 3 million are active. And they say the average distributor sponsors 2.4 distributors. That is crazy. And I didn't look at what the time period was. But, and I know why, guys. It's because the companies only teach you to be product oriented. And I have another video. It talks about why people join you, and it's because of you, and you branding yourself, and you putting yourself, setting yourself apart from the others, and how you you need to have the best show. How should I put it? So branding yourself. But anyway, that's in that other video. But this video, I hope you get the idea why the old way of prospecting is just irrelevant or obsolete. Just like I could come up with a ton of examples. Back in the day when I remember when I was a kid, we had a TV, had the click, 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 didn't have the remote thing. Then I remember we had a black and white TV. Well, through technology, things change. So does network marketing. And marketing's been around forever. Network marketing, MLM's been around for a long time. They don't really want to push the envelope into updating. Why? Because they don't want to disrupt something that already works for them, not for necessarily you, for them. That's why a lot of them give you a lot of grief about doing it online in the sales funnel. But that's another video right there too. Is you can build your MLM even though you can build your MLM even though your company doesn't support you. And that's another video right there we'll talk about. Guys, I hope that answers your questions. I hope that helps you about the mindset thing. Kind of clear things up. So in your transition to the new way, it will help you. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. And comment below below the unit or the post. And so I could answer any questions. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next video. God bless.